Tournament here before we really start complaining about it.
Yeah.
And write Reddit posts about it.
Yeah, definitely that one.
All right, Gengur versus Mango. Oh my God! Well, exactly what I wanted. Runecraft on Runecraft. Just ooh, that's a draw. My God.
That is a draw. Those are cards in
And
his
Mango's
hand.
not going first.
Yeah.
Gengur's going first. Interesting.
Now, if Pure Mango can get some sigils, you know, like in the early game, and he jams that Magic Illusionist, D-Shift is going to have an incredibly difficult time.
Gengur's on the play, which is usually good for D-Shift because it means very early sorcery caches in Fate's hands, but he's bricking so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, no sigils.
This kind of happens
okay.
with D-Shift. Like 30% of the time you just lose to yourself. It looks like Gengur's going down that road right now.
Okay, so
Yeah, Mango's in there.
Fine line here.
Yeah, this does
The damage again.
usually summoning minions. This is like a matchup that hasn't been relevant for a while, but usually summoning things. I'm glad he did that. Summoning things against D-Shift is actually very bad. You don't want to give them a way to have Merlin to attack, a way to cast Wind Blast, a way to cast Fiery Embrace. So Mango did something that looked really weird there. He actually bounced his own minion back to his hand because now Merlin can't attack, which means she can't spell boost, which is huge.
Right. Yeah, like you want to essentially halt the clock on D-Shift players. You don't want to give them that, you know, that target that they can, you know, either, you know, destroy or whatever, because then you're just adding to their spell boost.
And that was an absolutely devastating punish from Mango. Double piercing rune into a fireball, using up all of his mana and getting in 7 base. Gosh, dude.
Yeah. So, this is
Abomination with a pretty relatively big hand.
Yeah. Now, Pure Mango can actually start setting up sigils and get down this Magic Illusionist.
That's true. Abomination also kind of goes against that whole, like, don't play minions against ship strat, though.
True.
Come gather round.
He's flooding. He's going for it.
I think he has to. Like, I think in any opportunity that you have to, and you're playing the aggressive, you're the aggressor, any opportunity you have to, you know, push an advantage that may be difficult for your opponent to deal with, especially when they're playing D-Shift, you kind of have to go for it, despite the fact that you want to not be giving them targets to do things. It's kind of like a double-edged sword, right?
Definitely. And he also, I mean, Mango hasn't seen any sorcery caches on anything, so he knows that Gengur's sort of combo potential is not there. It doesn't exist right now.
Right. I mean, both of his D-Shifts are sitting at 13, so he's still got a ways to go before they can even trigger.
For sure. Yeah, sorcery cache and early game Fate's hands are very important for D-Shift.
It won't be long now.
All right.
Merlin's actually gonna fill his hand, so he's gonna mill a card next turn. He's gonna kill a card for free. He does get the boost though.
Yeah, he is going to mill a card. He will be able to trigger Abomination next turn if he so chooses. You know, so he will be able to do that.
Right. Plays Abomination, plays Fate's Hand, which will +2 him back to 9. Also evolves for free, and it'll kill taboos! Oh, Abomination.
This ends here.
However, Abomination doesn't kill that.
Yeah, that's actually really strong for Mango. And see, this is what I was kind of talking about earlier. Like, sometimes you can trigger Abomination, but it's not even like, oh, Insight's huge. It's not even worth it. Like, he does 3 damage to the board and evolves for free, which is pretty strong. Like, that's pretty fair, but it doesn't do anything. Like,
Yeah.
it's just too.
Does the sum total of 0.
Looks like Gengur's gonna go for.
He's just gonna go for the Abomination play. Can he even?
He does.
Wait, he can't. He can't.
Yeah.
No, he's only going to go to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't do it.
Yeah. Unfortunately. He does preset it though, and he goes to 8 next turn. With some pretty
but he'll have to
cheap-ish
draw-
E-shifts.
Yeah, he'll have to draw a card that will allow him to draw 1 additional card next turn so that he can actually activate the Abomination, assuming he lives that long. So.
Right. Yeah, the big thing there, assuming he lives that long. Also, I mean, Cure Mango could just play Red Hot Ritual into Taboos, and then poor Gengur's whole plan is gone.
Yep. It's definitely, I think, the line he should go with. He's going to hit him for 4 this turn, put him at 5. He's presenting lethal on board. And again, like, I don't know. Like, I guess the question becomes, can Gengur go off next turn?
I mean, if he hits Insight, Kaleidoscopic, I don't know. He can't do anything. Got some rats though.
Yeah, he has rats. I
could
agree with
D-shift
that
himself
statement.
to death.
Seems good.
He actually could. And looks like he might.
No, he should be able to. Yeah, he can win, right?
Can he?
Oh, wait.
Oh, with double D-shift. Yeah.
Actually, the rats would kill him if he doesn't win next turn.
No, actually, yeah. He has to kill the rats this turn, but the Destroyer can attack twice, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see the mana count on the Destroyer. Winning
I
one
didn't see it
life.
either.
I'm shocked.
It's
boy
really hard.
Gengur. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's okay. Good job, Gengur.
Impressive. Looks like
Nice. That.
I think Gengur got kind of the picture-perfect D-shift win there. It's kind of like, oh, we're kind of getting beat up the whole game long, and then we're going to take 1 turn and just blow you out here. Of course, Abomination was a big focus point of that match. And in the end, I think, Envy, you made the comment that it's cool. It does a lot of cool things, and it makes a lot of sense, but doesn't really help somehow for the D-shift game plan. I feel like is its big problem. Is a strategy that D-shift has doesn't really synergize as well or as comfortably as some of the other choices. In the end, it feels like D-shift is a complete deck, even including that. Do you think Cure Mango, off this loss in the game, has a good chance against Shadow? I think we've already seen this matchup once before, but are we going to a 1-1 or are we going for a 2-0 here?
Well, I think that if Cure Mango is able to, get a good early start, he should be pretty well positioned. Unfortunately, though, his hand is kind of filled with sigils, and that's not what you really want. I mean, he does have Red Hot, so he can take out followers, and he can value trade with his Dwarf Alchemist, but I just don't see how, like, if he keeps drawing the way that he is, he could simply just burn out of cards beforehand.
Then going face, not for that value trade. You think Cure Mango, the aggro player, is going to go for a value trade? No way.
I was just stating a play.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what he was going.
Ooh, he's actually getting punished a little bit here for an ordering thing. Had he played the Cauldron first last turn, it would have been in front of the Red Hot, and that Halo Golem would have drawn a card.
Right.
So he has to find some other way to eat this Cauldron, which he doesn't have in hand.
No. Yeah, Necro Assassin clears up the Halo Golem. He's gonna get 2 1/1s off of this with even more board position.
That's a very weak draw.
Not what you want to see. He could red hot the 3/2 and then play the Dwarf Alchemist to trade. But yeah, this is not exactly what you want to be seeing right now.
He wants us to find Master Mage Levi. Okay.
Which he found.
Yep, that was the dig he was going for. It does draw a random minion with, well, it could draw spells too. It's a card with Earthright on it that's not a sigil out of your deck, and that was the best possible one. So.
Now he just kind of needs. He kind of wants Gengur to overextend a little bit so that his
for sure.
levy is just that much better. Because right now, even with the Master Mage levy, it's not exactly stellar right now. I mean,
it wipes the board, hits 3 face, and draws a card. It's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's like you want just a little bit more value, so you kind of want him to. Like I said.
Oh man, he's gonna evolve it though.
My power is uncontrollable.
Just to play around that. Yeah.
And this would force him to evo the levy to deal with the 4/5.
Which walks right into Soul Squasher, which is kind of what Shadow does.
Yep. That was a great line.
Don't forget.
Ooh, another cloggy Dance of Death.
Here's what real magic looks like.
This is one of those times you definitely want to see.
It's not like, this getting Soul Squashed is that bad for Mango, because he still did draw a card, wipe the board, and do some face damage at the same time.
Right.
Would have been really bad for him if Gengar had a Death's Breath, because he could have just gotten rid of one of them. I'll try with another Levi, but I don't even see one, so.
Well, that Magic Illusionist is very late to the party.
Yeah, but I mean, Dance of Death on Corpse into Illusionist is pretty good.
Yeah, it definitely is good. He can't immediately clear it. I mean, Ektar will clear the Illusionist and get rid of the sigils on its own, but okay, it's not done.
I mean, if Aether's used up to kill, Illusionist 4 times, do you even care? Like,
not really. You don't care too much.
Yeah, it's like a net positive for you, I think. Ooh, wow. Catacombs.
Ew.
It's not amazing with this board, though.
No, I don't know. I think it's still. I think it is pretty good.
Yeah. He's too low. He's got to clear.
Because, well, he can use the catacomb or not, but I was gonna say he can use the catacomb to generate, some, generate some additional value. Use soul conversion if you wanted, and could. But you opted not to do that at all. That's
whoa.
This actually push damage.
Gengar going face for 8. Oh man, Mango, no! Mango's draws are just not that great. Yeah. Where are all the Halo Golems? Where are the Oz's? Where are the Mutagenic Bolts? He's clearing? No, Mango!
Yeah, I think the aggressive game plan just went right out the window.
It's okay, he's still got 1 Dance of Death, and Gengar's not holding too much.
Well, if he decides to play the Necro Assassin, I mean, he's just gonna go face. Oh, he can't go. He has to go face. He can't do anything else with it. So
has to go face.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is rough.
Is it though?
Really rough.
Don't you just Necro this?
Not for Gengar. For Mango.
Oh, for Mango, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is rough for him.
Unless he draws Oz, that's amazing.
If he draws Oz into like 2 or like 1 burn card on top of having damage on board, that would be hilarious.
Well, it'd also make that Dance of Death in his hand 1 mana, so.
Right. Oz would be a great draw.
What are you hiding inside?
It's gonna soul convert Lurching Corpse. Oh, never mind.
I don't think he wanted to
He draws
chance
Oz.
hitting the.
Get an Oz.
I don't think he
Oh.
chance it.
Right. Yeah, probably not.
Not the card you wanted to draw.
No, that was actually one of the single worst cards he could have gotten.
Yeah. So.
Mango is, he's doing that a lot now.
Yeah, he just really bricked hard here.
Mhm.
No pun intended on the fact that that's third rune, but like that's really bad.
Man. I mean, you have to kill Lurchin Corpse. It's not gonna kill Lurchin Corpse.
Nope.
I guess you still bet a Cerberus either way. The only thing you die to extra now would be Angel of the Word. You know he doesn't have that, so.
Well, he would die to Thane too. I mean, well, would he die to Thane? Yeah, he would die to Thane, right? No, he wouldn't die to Thane yet. No, he would. He could hit him in the face and then play Thane and then see Demon Eater there, kill him.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. He does.
So,
Yep.
That's it. And and Gengur in dominating fashion, fighting through the bad matchup and winning.
2-0 for Gengur. And he makes short work of Kirimango there. I think Kirimango used up all the star power getting up to that point, was not able to throw his aggro blood into there, and I think as per format of the Conquest, it didn't matter if he had a chance.